You've probably seen the headlines, right? Elon Musk, Tesla, and some revolutionary tiny house that's supposed to change everything. So, what's the deal? Is this the actual future of housing, or is it just, internet hype? Let's dive in and really separate the facts from the fiction.
I mean, it's a massive question. For so many people, owning a home feels completely out of reach, just crushed by these insane costs and never-ending rent. But what if? What if a solution just appeared on the horizon? And what if it came from one of the most disruptive companies on the entire planet?
And this is the number that set the internet on fire. $7,759. That's the rumored price for a brand new, fully equipped house from Tesla. It sounds absolutely impossible, which, of course, is exactly why this whole story went viral.
Okay, so let's get into it. Is this really a housing revolution for less than $8,000? We're going to unpack all the incredible claims about this supposed game-changing home.
See, the rumor isn't just about a cheap box. It's describing this perfect, totally self-sustaining little ecosystem. We're talking about a home that runs on its own power with solar and a power wall, recycles its own water, and even helps you grow your own food in vertical gardens. Oh, and it's supposedly hurricane and earthquake tested. It's basically the ultimate off-grid dream package.
And the efficiency they're claiming is just, well, it's pretty remarkable. The rumors say that inside just 375 square feet, you somehow get 3 bedrooms. How? Well, apparently with smart glass walls that can turn opaque for privacy, and these modular pods that expand the space. It's this vision of super high-tech, minimalist living.
But that brings us back to the price. How on earth could a house like that cost so little? Well, the rumors point to 4 key innovations that supposedly make it all possible.
And the strategy? It's pure Tesla. First, you take that gigafactory assembly line model for cars and you apply it to houses. Second, you have robots do like 90% of the work, which slashes labor costs. Third, you invent some new, revolutionary material that's way cheaper than lumber. And finally, you make the whole thing fold up flat like IKEA furniture, so shipping costs basically disappear. So let's put that in perspective. A typical, traditionally built home can cost you anywhere from $150 to $200 per square foot. The rumored Tesla home? Just $20 a square foot. I mean, that's not just a little better. That would completely upend the entire construction industry as we know it. And to add even more fuel to this fire, some reports out there were claiming this isn't just a concept. Some predictions said the factories were already being built and that we could see a public release in just a couple of years. The hype started to feel very, very real. Okay. So that's the incredible story that's been making the rounds. It sounds like the perfect solution to a huge, huge problem. But, this brings us to the single most important question of all. Is any of this actually true? When can you buy one? Let's switch gears and look at the actual hard facts. So, to get to the truth, we need to forget the rumors for a second and look at the house Elon Musk actually lives in. Because the reality, well, it's a little different, but honestly, it's just as fascinating. All right, here's the big reality check. The viral story? A $7,000 Tesla house. The reality? A $40,000 home called the Boxable Casita. It's made of steel and concrete, not some new fancy composite. And here's the kicker, it isn't built by Tesla at all. So what is a Boxable Casita? Well, it's a real product made by a startup out of Las Vegas. And it really is a 375 square foot prefab home that literally unfolds on site. And yes, Elon Musk did buy one of the very first prototypes back in 2021. This right here is the little seed of truth that the entire viral myth grew out of.
And the effect was just immediate. The second the news broke that Musk was living in a $40,000 foldable house, interest in Boxable just exploded. His quiet little endorsement ended up creating a billion-dollar waitlist for the company. And of course, it fueled all the speculation we're talking about today. So, the $7,000 Tesla house isn't real, at least not yet. But the story doesn't end there, because all of this actually points to a much, much bigger ambition, one that connects the dots from right here on Earth all the way to Mars.
And here's the key takeaway, really. While that specific product is a myth, the idea behind it is totally grounded in reality. All the building blocks you would need for a revolutionary home are already being developed across Musk's different companies.
I mean, just look at the tech toolbox he has. You've got the ultra-strong stainless steel from the Cybertruck for the structure. You've got Powerwall and Solar Roof for energy, Starlink for internet anywhere. The Boring Company is literally making bricks from recycled dirt, and one day the Optimus robot could be the one to assemble it all.
Every single piece of that puzzle already exists.
So what about the personal motivation here? Well, after selling all of his mansions, Musk said he just wanted to embrace minimalism and live in a small house close to his work at SpaceX. It seems to be a real focus on utility over luxury.
But the ultimate motivation? It might be way more ambitious than just solving the housing crisis here on Earth. All this research, all this tech, this focus on minimalist design, maybe it's all just a test run for something much, much bigger.
And that leaves us with this final thought. Is all this focus on creating a cheap, durable, easy-to-ship, self-sustaining habitat really about building new communities in Texas, or is it about developing the blueprint for the very first human homes on another planet? Maybe the Tesla tiny house isn't a product for us today, but a prototype for the future of humanity, wherever that future may be.